do you ever feel like you're not getting ahead in life? Like, I feel like no matter what I do, no matter how much I try, I don't feel like I'm getting ahead in life. And like my goals and aspirations for my life are set so high and for so many reasons. But like, I have aspirations to be a nurse. I have aspirations to one day, I don't care if I'm 80 years old and I'm just graduating from college, getting my PhD in obstetrics. I want to be an obstetrician. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a nurse first, but I want to be a doctor. That's my ultimate goal, is to be an obstetrician and OBGYN. I'd love to deliver babies and work with women, but my dreams just keep getting crushed. And I mean, most of the reason is because of myself. And they say, a baby shouldn't hinder your plan or your life. It just slows it down a little bit. It just makes it a little bit different. It's a fucking lie. Like, it's such a goddamn lie. It does ruin a lot of things. It really does. That's the reality of life. Especially in my situation. I love Sophia from the depths of my soul. But it also makes it that much more difficult because I want to be there for her growing up. I don't want her to go to daycare and to get sick all the time, and for kids to make fun of her, for her to be a bully or all this other crazy stuff, which I probably will eventually happen when she goes to school. But I wanted to spend her years before she goes to school with me at home, and that's why I work third shift. That's why I've worked in healthcare, because I found a passion for it, and I want to continue working in healthcare. And doing so does tire you out. And when I work third shift, I come home and I take care of Sophia. My only free time is when Sophia takes a nap, if she takes a nap. And that's my time to sleep as well. So, like last night, I work third shift, I come home, I start doing my chores, I had to run errands like every other person. And I put her down for a nap, and thank God she fell asleep. And then I get on the phone with, like I said, I work third shift, and I am part-time because I wouldn't be able to do it full-time. I wouldn't get enough sleep. I wouldn't be able to function. So I work part-time, which means I am on state insurance. I did have food stamps at one point. I wish I still had food stamps, because then I wouldn't have to struggle for food. I mean, it's just insane. Sometimes I just can't fucking take it. And I feel like I have nobody to talk to, because I feel like I'm just gonna get judged, because everybody's so goddamn biased in their opinion. And everybody thinks they're better than you. As soon as you say, I have state insurance. As soon as you say, I have food stamps, all of a sudden everybody's judging you and looking down at you. It's fucking sad. And I just got off the phone, for my insurance for state. I live in Wisconsin. You got to do a review every 6 months, and to make sure you're still working where you're working, to make sure you're still making an effort to provide for your family and for yourself. And as long as you're doing that, you get help until you can help yourself. I just got off the phone doing my review, and every time they tell me, well, you did work, an extra day here. They're reporting that you made so much money a certain month, and then, your regular amount another month. And then it all depends on what they review, and then you'll get your notification in the mail if you have health insurance or not. It's like, what? I'm actually making an effort to work and to do better for me and my child, and making more money so I can afford the damn groceries and now I there's always a possibility of me not getting my health insurance. It's like, my child isn't gonna have, like, who cares about me? I mean, yeah, you're supposed to take care of yourself for your child, but she has plenty of people that would take care of her if I croak. But the fact that I can't have insurance for my kid or myself, and that there's a chance that you might not have health care. Let me get myself together. It just sucks, because then when you don't have health care and you have to go to the doctor and you are sick and you have to take your baby, it's so much money. And then you're in debt, and then you can't pay it back. And then when you want to get a house or a car or another job or a fucking cell phone. They look at your credit and they see, oh, well, you owe this so much money to hospitals. It's like, yeah, I do. Because I can't pay them for the health care that I need. It's just, life is hard. And I'm trying not to complain, but I'm fucking complaining. I'm sick of this. And this isn't a pity video. I don't want anybody's fucking pity. I don't. I just need to vent. And this is what it's here for. This is real life. This is real shit. I'm going through it. And then on top of it, I call this place that I thought was going to be my, school I wanted to go to for nursing. And I called to find out that the program that I was offered previously apparently doesn't even exist anymore or never existed. And that's just another step back for me because I was going to do one class at a time. I was going to do it, and I was going to do my prerequisites because I haven't been in school in a long time. So I knew I had math and science classes that I needed to take before I started the nursing program. And then by the time Sophia would go to school full time, I could go to school full time, and I could do my clinicals, and I could get through nursing, and I could have my degree and finally get paid more and finally go somewhere where I can get insurance where I know I'm gonna have it as long as I have a job. And it's like, and you get cut down. Life's just so goddamn hard, and I hate being an adult. Like, when you're like 12 and you're like, oh my god, I can't wait till I'm 16 and I get to do this, and oh my god, I can't wait till I'm 18, I can't wait till I'm 21, I can't wait till I'm 25 and I get that tax break. It's like growing up, it sucks. I wish I could stay in elementary school the rest of my life and not have to deal with anything. But reality is, I have a 2-year-old daughter who needs a mom, and you know what, I'm just not having a good day. Just not having a good day. Not only that, but I'm exhausted, which is probably contributing to my tears right now. Because I work so hard to keep this goddamn house clean. I work so hard to make sure Sophia is, educated at home. I teach her numbers and her letters, and I feed her as well as I can because she's such a picky eater. And I deal with that, and granted, she's a wonderful kid. And then on top of it, I have relationship issues like everybody else. And then you have to go to work and work your part-time job and trying to progress in life, and you just get knocked back down. You ever feel like you just want to give up? I just want to give up sometimes. I just wish I could quit for a day. Just quit and reset my whole life. You never choose what life you're born into, right? I was born into a shitty one. A real shitty one. And it's made me who I am today, so I'm sort of grateful for that. I wish so much that I could reset my life and be born into a family with money that doesn't have problems, that doesn't have to struggle to live. And granted, I don't have the worst life. There's way worse out there. There's third world countries that are drinking dirty ass water and suffering from AIDS. Like, I get it. I don't have the worst life. But you know what? When you're going through it in your own life, it's hard to see something else. It's hard to see it through somebody else's eyes. I'm just having a day, Can't tell me you haven't had one. When I found out I was pregnant with that little girl, everything changed, and it's just not about me anymore. And sometimes that sucks, Sometimes you want somebody to just hold you and be like, I'm here for you. I want to know what's wrong. I care. Like, you want somebody to say that for you, and you don't always get that. You don't get that from anybody but yourself. And I feel like a crazy woman, like, talking to myself like, Danae, it's gonna be okay. Something's gotta work out. Like, you can't just keep getting shitted on. Like, I keep telling myself there's gotta be a reason for all the shit I've been through. There's gotta be something better. I don't know. I just think that life is bullshit. And if you're thinking of getting pregnant, you better have your shit together. You better have a home, you better have a car, you better have a job, you better have savings. You better have yourself set the fuck up, because if you don't, I'm telling you, it's fucking hard. It is the hardest shit I've ever done in my life. And I tell you this right now, I've gone through a lot of things. Gone through a lot of things in my life. And raising a child is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And she's only 2. But what the fuck? How am I gonna get to 18? How am I gonna get her to 18 years old? Like, I worry about that every day. Like, you think you're getting somewhere and then you don't. And you get knocked back. You get forward 1 step and then you're knocked back 12. And it's like you can't get anywhere. You just can't. And it's not fast enough for anybody. Like, I can be okay by myself and I can deal with not going to school to be a nurse until Sophia's 4. I can do that, or until she's in full-time school, like at 5. I can deal with that. I can be a part-time caregiver where I'm at until then, and I'll be fine. It's the family that pressures me. You know, it's like everybody's so disappointed in me, and it's like secretive. You know, it's like it's not. Nobody ever tells me the goddamn honest truth. Like, why doesn't anybody just tell you the truth when they mean to say it? Like, when did everybody just stop telling how they feel? Like, why is that a thing? Why do people just hide it from you? Why can't you just say how you feel? And the only reason why I don't all the time is because I want to avoid the drama. Because I have to have this family for the rest of my freaking life. And I mostly keep my cool because of Sophia. I don't want to have to make problems for everybody, make everybody uncomfortable just because I have an issue. Because apparently when I'm mad and I have an issue, it's Danae's overreacting. Danae's just having one of those days. Danae's just, you know, crying for no reason. How about fuck you? Like, I'm crying for no reason? Like, my emotions and my feelings don't matter? What? Maybe you don't matter in my life. Maybe I shouldn't have this kind of family. Maybe I should just seclude myself from everybody, worry about me and my life, and not worry about any of my family members anymore. Like, yeah, you love your family, but it's like the judgment you get because your parent, my mom, set the worst example. The worst example you could possibly be for a mother. That she set that for me. And I thank God I went the opposite way. You know, it taught me what not to be, who not to do, what not to do, and who not to be. But then it also sucks because then my whole family thinks that I'm going to turn out just like her because I look like her and I talk like her and I have her personality. All of a sudden I'm going to be her. I'm seen as a black sheep because I had my daughter at the same age she had me. I'm in healthcare just like she was. But anyways, my point of this video was to get stuff off my chest. I know I sound like a crying, whiny bitch, but sometimes you just gotta be a crying, whiny bitch sometimes, and you feel better. And I kind of feel better now that I've vented and I've cried a little bit and I was angry and yelled. It's better than yelling at Adam or Sophia or one of my other family members for no reason, even though there's plenty of reasons to yell at them. Oh, except for Sophia, but I just needed to get this off my chest. I'm just frustrated. And I'm not going to say everything's going to be okay because you never fucking know that. Nobody knows if it's going to be okay. You could die tomorrow. You could be diagnosed with cancer the next day. Like, how the fuck do you know if it's going to be okay? You don't. But if you want to see more of me venting and talking about life, let me know. Because there's got to be somebody else who feels the same way I do. There's got to be. Because I can't be the only person. There's too many people in this world to not have something in common with me. So anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I will see you guys in my next vlog.